Do you know what? I think it's easy to criticise him, to be honest, but I kind of feel sorry for him because for whatever reason, management decisions, maybe his decisions, some things that he's done that are, you know, embarrassing, and he should have thought a little bit smarter. But his career's just gone down the toilet. You know, he's not the name that he thinks he is these days. Not on merit anyway. Yes, he's still a big name. Everybody's heard of Amir Khan, but as far as end product's concerned in the sport of boxing, he's gone quiet. And he's, you know, little things like waiting for certain fights, and they've never materialised. And instead of just getting on with his career, you know, he's had long gaps of inactivity, and that's hurt him badly. The fight with Kell Brook's been spoke about for a long time. This is our generations of Ricky Hatton and Junior Witter, but on a much bigger scale. Because both names are big, not because Ricky's the biggest of the lot. But as far as Khan and Brook are concerned, yes, in the beginning it was Amir Khan and Kell was playing catch up. But if you look at on the world stage now, what the actual fights, you've got to, it's no good thinking way back years ago, Amir Khan did this, he did that, he did this. In recent times, what has he done? He's not really done a lot in recent times. So really, it's a fight that I think you can't have too much of an ego about it, thinking that you're the top dog. I think take it, if you want the fight, take it for what it's worth, take it for what you can get right now, because it ain't going to get no bigger. It's only going to deteriorate, and the demand for the fight is only going to deteriorate, because Kell's coming off for a couple of losses now, a couple of bad losses, albeit at top level. You know, Khan's coming off an inactivity, off at losses, and there's no real excitement about his career now. There's not a lot of excitement about Kell's now because he's gone a bit quiet, you know. So you might as well make it, have the big fight, get it over and done with, get everybody talking about you again. You know, huge fight still domestically. It might not mean the biggest thing on the world scene, but realistically, what other fight out there is for either of them right now, to go into where it means something on the world scene? Because, you know, they both need a couple of wins before they get involved in a mega fight again. With Kell, you've got to look at what weight is he going to do it at. If they fight Amir Khan, which weight is it going to be at? You know, Khan's boxed Canelo. Would he come back down to welterweight? Does he feel more comfortable at welterweight, or does he want to box at light middleweight? Kell, I think, in my opinion, should box at light middleweight. So really, that's probably the weight that the fight would make at. But would Khan fight Kell at light middleweight, or would he want him to get down to welterweight? I don't know. I honestly, you know, I'm kind of bored with the conversations about whether this fight can happen or not, because it's been going on that long, and you know, it just seems as though Khan keeps changing his mind whether it's of interest or not. I saw an interview recently, like as in last week or something, where he did speak as though he wanted the fight again, but yet nothing's happened since the last conversation we had where he didn't want the fight. So I just don't get where his head's at right now. There's nothing about being scared in that, wanting to have a fight back, because you know, you're coming off a loss, you're coming off an inactivity. You need to get back into a little fight just to get in there, and then go with a big fight. I kind of see that from Kell's point of view as well. He needs to have a fight first, so I think it suits them both. So both come back with a fight. I don't actually understand what Khan's hold up is. I understand Kell bust his eye, injured, blah blah blah, whatever. I understand why there's been a delay with his career, but I don't get what's going on with Amir Khan. I don't know if it's a management thing or whatever. I don't understand that, but he needs to get it sorted. He needs to have his fight quick, get in there, and then they both need to meet if they're ever going to fight. All this talk and everything. I think, you know, if people on the inside of the sport, like myself, are kind of bored of all the talk, then the mainstream fans, surely they're fed up with all the talk, because there's all this talk and there's nothing happening, you know. So let's get it on. A lot's got to do with weight. I think if it's at 154, I think Kell Brook, and it's kind of like one of those again where you can see Khan looking fast and active early doors before Kell catches up on him. Kell's got great timing, you know. It might not be the fastest kid. Not as fast as Amir Khan throws his punches, but he throws them more correct, and he's got very good timing. and we know that Khan can get her and get taken out. He can get taken out with one shot. So my money would be on Kell Brook, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was behind on the scorecards when he turns it round.